Hey folks, Boogs again, here with another installment of our Armour Brief series. As always, thank you for your likes and comments on the previous video. Now, seeing as we've reached the 1k subscriber milestone, YouTube has kindly monetized us. As such, you may be disturbed by ads in the middle of these videos. For that, I am sorry. However, this will be a huge help to us in the long run. For more on the development of our community, check out our Discord. Now, in today's episode is quite special. It is the first episode in which we will not be talking about a main battle tank. Instead, by popular demand, this video will be about one of the newest vehicles to be added to squad, the 40mm FV520 CTAS, or just the Warrior. Now, seeing as the FV520 Warrior is just an upgrade package applied to the FV510 Warrior, most of the history mentioned here will be about the old Warrior. With this being the case, we will skip out the FV510 from our list of upcoming armour briefs. This is just to avoid me repeating myself. However, I will mention a little bit about the 30mm Warrior in this brief, as most of it is the same as the 40mm Warrior. The FV510 Warrior was designed to replace the FV430 Bulldog. It was given the name MCV-80, which stands for Mechanized Combat Vehicle for the 80s. It was designed to be able to transport troops while keeping up with the new MBTs of the decade. This was something that the Bulldog could not do. The project was started in 1972 and the Warrior entered service in late 1984. Overall, 789 FV510 and variants were built for the British military. The Warrior's design incorporates features that stick to the British battlefield experience. For instance, unlike the Bradley, the Warrior does not have gun ports on the side. This is because its design was to carry troops under good protection and firepower until they could get out. Also, with the absence of these ports, it allows extra armour to be added to the sides of the vehicle. The Warrior can carry, support and fully supply 7 fully equipped soldiers, excluding the driver, gunner and commander, for 48 hours in nuclear, biological and chemical conditions. It is powered by a V8 Condor engine, which provides it with the ability to reach speeds up to 74 km an hour. As per the design specifications, this is plentiful to keep up with the Challenger 2 MBT and the Challenger 1 when it was first designed. The FV510 Warrior is armed with a non-stabilised L21A1 30mm Radin cannon and an L94A1 7.62mm coaxial chain gun. In addition to this, it has 2 clusters of smoke grenade launchers. As a relatively spacious vehicle, the Warrior has been used in all sorts of roles. I'll only name a few of these as there are only 2 we really need to consider. The Warrior has also been used as a platform to carry anti-tank guided missile systems such as the Milan and Javelin. It has also been repurposed as a light observation vehicle and armoured ambulance. The FV510 UA, or up-armoured version of the Warrior, brought about the addition of extra applique armour to its sides, and also the addition of cages. The applique armour helped with protection against large caliber small arms, where the caged armour added protection against light anti-tank weapons. The FV520 Warrior is a design arising from the Warrior Capability Sustainment Programme, or WCSP for short, which would dramatically improve the vehicle's fighting capabilities. Lockheed Martin won the contract for both a new turret and a new gun in 2011. It was expected to enter service in 2018, however, this was delayed due to budget constraints. The upgrade would bring an enhanced, larger turret with a new stabilised 40mm gun by CTA International. Finally, we can get to what matters. As mentioned, for all intents and purposes, the FV520 Warrior is exactly the same as the FV510 up-armoured variant, except, of course, its gun and turret. The Warrior has a crew of 3, excluding the infantry it can carry. It has a driver, gunner and commander. Like with the MBTs, the driver is responsible for monitoring the systems of the vehicle. The Warrior, though, has a health pool of 2000 HP rather than the 3000 as in the MBTs. In-game, the Warrior can reach up to 75 km an hour on the road and around 50 km off-road. If we look at the FV520's armour, then it's a slightly different story to the MBTs. The weakest armour is the turret, and so the only advantage gained in a hull-down position is that of a low profile. This is highlighted by the green box on the turret's front and side. The strongest armour on the warrior is the upper glacis and sides. These are highlighted in orange to denote that they can only be penetrated by tank rounds, tows and heavy anti-tank rounds. The yellow area can be penetrated with lats and other LAV IFV weapons, but deal less damage when compared to the green areas. Finally, the warrior has a large capacity for ammo supplies, 600 to be exact. This can be very effectively used to support the 7 infantry that can be carried in the back. Now the gunner in the FV520 has a beast of a weapon system at his disposal. This 360 round per minute 40mm autocannon does not need to be reloaded like the 30mm in the FV510. However, it has significantly less ammunition. In the FV520 30mm, you have 115 armor piercing, 115 high explosive tracer, 2,500 7.62mm coaxial rounds and 2 sets of 40mm smoke canisters. Whereas, in the FV520, you only have 80 armor piercing, 80 HE tracer, 2,000 coaxial rounds, and 2 40mm smokes. In addition to this, the 40mm has a stabilizer, which makes engagements easy. You're also gifted the sights from the Challenger, and so visibility is very good, and your turret can do a full 360-degree rotation in 7 seconds. Technically, the CTAS has the firepower to kill a T-72B3, although this requires at least 60 AP rounds direct to the lower plate. The commander seat in the Warrior does not need a crewman role to operate. It also has a high field of view periscope to aid with close quarters. Since the gun is stabilised in the FV520, the hunter-killer snap functionality is available. This is not the case in the FV510 30mm Warrior, however. So, let's summarise this. We can comfortably say that the FV520 is up there as the strongest IFV in the game. The only downside being its limited ammunition and weak turret armour. It has excellent armour on the sides and front, speed and manoeuvrability. Its gun allows for extremely low times to kill when facing other IFVs, and its armour means that lats are not going to take you down easily. Its armour also means that at range, it's difficult for other IFVs to reliably penetrate. It also has great visibility for both the gunner and driver, thanks to the Challenger's sights. So, before we go, I have one announcement regarding next week's armour brief. I will be away for this week that the poll for the next vehicle is live, and so would be unable to see the poll and make the video in time. As such, I have chosen the next brief to be on the Bradley, which I can then complete before I go away. This is just to avoid any disruption to the upload schedule and video quality. Polls will resume after the Bradley video goes live on the 22nd. I hope you guys are okay with this. One final thing, we are now allowing members of our Discord community to submit their armour clips and plays. Check out this channel to be in with a chance of getting featured in an upcoming video series. And with that, we will end. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out our Discord to get up to date with when we're playing and uploading. Take care, Books out.